Hello makeup lovers, how are you doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be testing out the new Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. When I saw this reveal on her Instagram, I literally died. Like, her model skin looked so beautiful. But first, let's just go ahead and talk about packaging. So this is what the outer sleeve looks like, very classic. And then this one is what the actual palette looks like. Again, super holographic lettering. It looks so pretty. It's just so nice. It has like a good weight to it. It is a pretty good size, like both my hands. I will say that it has a really nice texture to it. Like, this is going to be super easy to clean. You can't see fingerprints on it. And here's what the inside looks like. There is a humongous mirror. Like, I could actually do my makeup with this mirror. I don't say that about a lot of palettes, but this mirror is huge. And then there are obviously 6 shades. I didn't notice this until I actually got the palette, but there is a little cover covering the 3 cream shades. I saw a lot of people like being hesitant about this palette because they saw that the powder and the cream were together, but there is an actual flap to protect that, which I think is really nice. Before we get into actually testing out, I just wanted to tell you guys some quick comparisons. I can leave like little timestamps in the description box if you don't care about this. So I've actually done a video before with eyeshadow palettes talking about how much you get for the money that you're giving. Some are super affordable and some are like a total ripoff. So just to start off, just to give you guys an idea, because I know that this palette is $89. It has 6 shades and it is a total of 1.5 ounces, which is 0.25 ounces per each shade, and it is $89. Now, if you go ahead and talk about NARS blushes, which are actually the same amount, they are 0.25 ounces each. If you were to make a palette just like this, it would cost $281.25. As far as MAC blushes, they are 0.21 ounces each. So if you were going to make the same palette, it would be $164.28. For Tarte blushes, they are 0.2 ounces each, and to make this palette, it would be $217.50. So I wanted to make this comparison. Milani blushes, they are $8 each. They have 0.12 ounces, which isn't a ton of product, but if you were going to fill this palette up with Milani blushes, it would cost $83 to get the same amount of product. So the cost for the amount of product that you're getting for each blush is about the same as a Milani blush. So that like really takes it down in perspective, especially when you think of the quality of Natasha Denona products. Of course, I haven't tried this yet. I don't know if I'm going to love it or not. I will let you guys know. But from her other things that I've tried so far, I have high expectations. So last but not least, I wanted to talk about Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I already knew that eyeshadow palettes, you get the least amount of product for the price that you're paying. Like, it's ridiculous if you go through and see how much product is in their palettes versus the price. But for their little blush trios, I can leave a picture right here if you're not familiar with what they look like. There is only 0.11 ounces. There's 3 blushes in that trio and it's only 0.11 ounces. That's less than the Milani blush. Like, tell me that's not ridiculous. Tell me that's not ridiculous. So if you wanted to make this same palette, this Natasha Denona palette with the Anastasia blushes, it would cost $409. That's all I'm saying. So I just wanted to give you those quick little price references, because if you like Natasha's products, if you like the colors, if it's something you think you would use every single day, compared to other things on the market, even though it is an initial investment, it's so much more bang for your buck. So before I test it out, I'm going to go ahead and do some quick swatches right now. Guys, so let's just go ahead and get started. The first product I'm going to be using is this cream blush shade in the middle. So I just picked a little bit of that up on my beauty blender. So there's what it's looking like right now. It's actually super subtle. It's pretty. I wouldn't say it's like anything extremely special, but it does have a nice little glow to the cheeks. Very much like an everyday pink toned blush for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Glow Cream base for this side as well. I'm just picking that up on my fingers. It's kind of subtle. I'm just gonna pop that on the tops of my cheekbones. Ooh. Actually, that's super pretty. So now I'm going in with the diamond powder on top of that cream base. Excited. This shade does look a little bit glittery. When I was watching her video on her like inspiration for this palette, she said that she wanted your cheeks to actually look like a diamond. And I know that sounds a little bit gimmicky, but I swear it actually looks like a diamond. Like, it is so strong. I will say, just because I have super fair skin, you guys can see from the front that it doesn't look super glowy. It kind of has a little bit of a darker base to it, which I'm not complaining about. I mean, I think it looks fine. It doesn't look like a bronzer streak like some highlighters that I've tried, so I definitely think I can get away with this, but it definitely looks so much better when the light is hitting it. It's very intense, just a little bit glittery, but I don't see the glitter going anywhere else on my face. So I don't know if you can tell, but I do have a little bit of texture going on in this area right now because I'm breaking out for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why my skin hates me. Honestly, don't think it looks that bad. For the next cheek, I'm going to start off with the Duo Glow Cream shade. Again, just taking that on my beauty blender. I'm kind of doing this in between like where my cheeks and my highlight would be because it is pretty pink. Okay, we're going to go down a little bit. That's not going to be a highlighter on me. That is a straight up blush. And it does have a really pretty golden glow, so if you kind of blend it in, I mean, I could definitely see if you went in with a little less product wearing this on its own. So the duochrome in that shade is super pretty, but it is very much like a doll-like pink shade. I will definitely be going in with less product next time just because I like my blush to be a little more on the subtle side. And again, it's super pigmented. I actually think I'm going to go in with my foundation brush just a little bit. Just to kind of, yeah, tone it down just a little bit. So I was going to use the powder blush on top of this just to test it out, but I feel like this is already so vibrant on its own. I'm just going to test the powder blush on this side just for the heck of it. Ooh, that's pretty. Very smooth. I also think the Duo Glow Cream would be such a pretty eyeshadow, but now I'm going to go into the Glow Extreme powder. So this is definitely more intense, kind of reminds me of like a loose powder highlight, whereas this is a little bit more, I'm not going to say it's subtle, but it's more of like a glow, and this is more of a glitter, if that makes any sense at all. Like, this is like a really nice sheen. Okay, so my overall first impressions on this palette, I think it is beautiful. I mean, they performed really well, and I love the way both sides of my cheeks look. I think that the most unique shade and the shade that I like the most right now is the Diamond Glow cream and powder mixture together. I think that it's super beautiful, super stunning, pretty unique. Like, it just has a very, very shimmery, glittery look, but it doesn't look bad on the skin. I think it looks beautiful on camera. I think it looks beautiful in person. I also really appreciate the uniqueness of the Duo Cream blush. I think that it is super pretty. Again, I think I went in with a little bit too much product, so I will be more careful next time. But that just goes to show that it is really, really pigmented. I think that the other Extreme highlighter is really beautiful too. And I probably won't wear all of these on my face at the same time. It was kind of just for demonstration purposes. But overall, I'm happy with the palette. Although I will say that as much as I do like the palette, I don't think that it's something like you have to run out and grab right away. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful, and I think if you get it, you'll like it too. but I also like think that you can definitely get similar looks with other blushes, other highlighters that you probably already have in your collection. But if you're a collector or you just really like the look of these shades, and like I said, because of the value of the Natasha Denona blushes, if you like it and you know, got your bills paid and you can afford it, then I say go for it. So I am going to leave in the description box down below how the blush and the highlighter wear throughout the day, just in case you guys are wondering. I have dry skin, so I don't really have a super bad problem with my blushes or my highlighters leaving my face. It'll be a miracle if this is not on by the end of the day, because I mean, I think I could sleep in my makeup for a week and that that shade will still show through. But that's pretty much everything. I will leave the palette linked down below through Beautylish, even though it's sold out right now, and Sephora, which is what I got it through. It is an affiliate link, so if you click on it and purchase through it, I make a small commission, but I'm always grateful for you guys doing that. And I think that's everything. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.